My name is Dr. Ernie Rimer. I am the Director of Sports Science for University of Utah Athletics. My focus is to enhance student-athlete health, safety, and performance. And all of my work revolves around research to enhance those student-athletes' overall health and well-being, their safety, meaning that we try to reduce injuries, and ultimately game day performance. The technology just gives us a more objective look at achieving our specific research objectives and our innovations. We have these devices on the athletes. They're GPS devices, and they're instrumented with an accelerometer. They're made by a company called Catapult. The players will wear them on their back, and I'm tagging several different things, which you'll see later. I'm interested in how hard they're working, at both from a standpoint of volume and intensity of practice. And we use that information for a variety of things. Do we have the right amount of physical activity over time? Are the athletes who are returning to sport from injury progressing the right way? And are we ever doing so much that it could increase the incidence of injury or take away from performance on Saturday? At the end of the day, it's all about performing at a higher level on Saturday. And the truth is, if we have healthier athletes and we have athletes who are uninjured, then they're out in practice every day, and that allows them to get better at their sport so that they can be their best on Saturday. So on days when we wear the shoulder pads, we will actually go around in the locker room and we'll drop these units off in each of the shoulder pads. And it's pretty simple. You just come in and you just drop the unit in. And these new pouches that this company is installing is really, really nice. It drops in there, and they have a real thick Velcro pouch to hold it in. And it just holds the unit right there in the center of the back, and off they go. So Paul and I are sitting out here. We're at practice. You notice that we're in the line of shade from the light post. That's because these electronics don't like the elements like sunlight. We watch every position group. We make sure that what we see on the paper is what's happening on the field, and we just try to keep track of everything. We're 2 days away from the game, and by this point we've already identified any players that we may have concerns about, and we already have set up all of our communications with the different staff and coaches who may need to know information in real time during practice. Things are off to a good start so far. Our highest distance of any player right now is about 1,000 yards. We're about 1,000 yards in, and the highest speed today, so things are still pretty slow. We're only at 15 miles an hour, which sometimes we'll get guys who will hit 21 in practice, and that's really what we like to see on Thursdays. We like to see guys hitting 20 and 21 miles an hour. Going beyond health and safety, we want to make sure that the athletes have the highest level of readiness on game day so that they're out there, they feel fresh, they feel confident, and they can play to the best of their abilities.